Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Nomad Soul. I think the reason it wasn't behaving like I expected it to is because we're still in adventure third person mode. I think if we go through one of these doors, and I don't know which one it is, not that one I'm guessing. This one? Huh, okay, this is not working. The archives communicate with the vault in the terminal room, which contains my dossier. Certain doors can be unlocked by means of a switch. I better not waste any time here or I'll end up in a mecha dump. Ah, that's more like what I was expecting. Ah, I've got a mouse. But no up and down, just left or right. So I've got arrows, that's not going to work for me. Oh, I can't change it. So I've got cursor keys and I've got a mouse. But not up or down, only left or right. Well, that was easy enough. So, I would never have got this by myself, I'll be honest with you. In a way, it's you have to choose the right lift with no clue is itself something I would just never get. It's like a 1 in 4 chance of getting stuck. Still, it's pretty easy. I think I might be on easy, aren't I? Oh, you're really fast in this mode, considering how slow you were in adventure mode as a Mechaguard. This thing really gets to bloody shift on in first person view. Regenerator pod, life plus 100. Ah, there's another one. Whoa, popping much. Ah, enter is open the door, okay. That's fair enough. I wonder if they just respawn indefinitely. It feels like it. What's that? That's where I come from, I think. Right, let's go back and get some health. Well, it wasn't too bad at all, was it? I did see a switch at one point, but then I chased away from it to go after all the monsters. There it is. Let's try that one. I think that's where I came from. No, the switches are marked on the radar in the top. Look, that's the switch we triggered. That's quite helpful. This is the door leading to the vault. Mechaguards can't get in there. What? I guess that was job done then. I hope I didn't miss anything. So we think we've cleared the way to the vault. The archive room, that's where the vault is. Now that's detention cells, we've been here. Is this the vault? No. Control panels, nothing interesting. Was that it? 1,000 setics? That's all the money the police have ever confiscated. Bullshit, is that all the money the police have ever confiscated? That, especially in this corrupt police state, somebody is robbing from the archives. Either Captain Lee or the other one, Amanda Gandar. One of them must be robbing from the archives. I call bullshit they've only ever taken 1,000 setics. The archives room. Files classified as confidential are stocked here. The Manic dossier. 3rd of Lutu. Murder. The lifeless body of Hyuda 630 was found in her home. She had been stabbed 11 times. The investigation led rapidly to Manic 111, the famous arena gladiator who represents the Tetra Trust. He was also the ex-husband of the victim, and when she left him, he publicly threatened to kill her. Manic's fingerprints were found at the scene of the crime, traces of the victim's blood were found on his clothes, and the weapon was found under his bed. Case closed by request of the Tetra Trust. Well, I see nothing wrong with that. The Konsu dossier. Accidental homicide. Several workers from the Konsu Energy Factory number 4015 were rushed to the medical services. They were suffering from serious genetic modifications, leading to irreversible physical lesions and death in the subjects in atrocious pain. The investigation in the factory indicated serious neglect of personal security in the interests of saving money for the company. Case closed by the order of Legatee Reshev. That's not suspicious either. Serial killing dossier. Agent Kale 669 and Agent Den 415. The body of a certain Maya 121 was found in an alleyway in Anekba. The new murder is the 15th in less than 2 weeks. The murders have several features in common. All the bodies were horribly mutilated, and all the victims disappeared 4 days before their bodies were found. Report. The murderer is extremely savage. No one ever sees the murderer come or leave the scene of the crime. The only motive seems to be a morbid pleasure in killing. An autopsy report on the latest victim has been requested from Zone 42 morgue. A certain Anissa 109, dancer at 9010 Kalazar Boulevard, is reported to have seen something on the occasion of the murder of Mayo Leah. This dossier is confidential level 4, no consultation without special authorization. So I guess then, those are our next 2 leads, the Zone 42 morgue and Anisso 109, a dancer at Kalazar Boulevard. The Ertaz dossier. Crime sexual harassment. A certain Sayer 309 today lodged a complaint for sexual harassment with investigating agent Vivet 684. The plaintiff works as the private security of Minister Ertaz in the Ministry for Religion. She complains of the minister's pressing sexual advances on many different occasions. Although Sayer 309 firmly refused his propositions, she claimed that the minister continued his harassment, going so far as to kiss her forcibly. She claims that Ertaz threatened to have her transferred to a menial task in a sewing factory if she did not yield to his advances, at which point she decided to lodge a complaint. Case closed by request of Minister Ertaz. So basically, if you're anybody who's anybody, you can just cancel all the crimes against you, even if there's actual evidence. The police in the city of Anekba are absolute trash. They are rubbish. Like, how do they get away with that? I guess because anyone that does anything wrong, they just say is a terrorist and kill them. Kale was going along with all this. I know we're in his body, but he's a massive dickhead. How could he just go along with all this? I'm gonna go fuck his wife. First, I think we'll save. Okay, we'll try the other lift. Wait, have I done the wrong way? I think I have as well. Oh, I hope I haven't ruined anything. Probably not. Right, that'll do for now. Right, that actually went quite smoothly. The shooting was okay. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't as terrible as I remember. So that's a good thing. We've got a couple of leads now then. So we can go and see the morgue. We can go and find this dancer. I'm sorry I sound really snuffly and bunged up today. I don't know why. Actually, it's only been about 15 minutes. We can do more than that in an episode. Let's go to the morgue. Zone 42 morgue. There's a body that was killed in these serial killings. Oh, this is the dummy lift, isn't it? I genuinely don't know why they put that in there. Like, why don't they just have one lift? Why do they just pretend the other lift is always busy? I don't get it. Right, let's go to the morgue. Or the mortuary, if you're English. I wonder if there's more than one. Probably not. House is waiting for me in a restaurant. I better join her. Ah, yeah. You're right, she is. Yeah, restaurant on Tahira Street, that sounds right. Music sounds like it's stuttering a bit. Don't know why. Sorry, I thought he was a different person. Like, this music is definitely stuttering. I don't know why. Didn't do that before.
I'm glad you could make it. I ordered your favorite dish, shan steak. Eat it before it gets cold.
Great, I'm starving.
So, did you find out anything about what happened to you?
Yeah, I'm a massive dickhead. I work for a corrupt police force, and it's probably related to the case I was working on.
And what about Dan? Did you see him?
Dan is dead. I was his partner, and I can't remember anything. I'm the ideal fall guy for this.
You mean they suspect you of killing Dan? That's impossible! You couldn't have done that. You have to prove your innocence.
The only way is to find the real murderer, and they've taken the case away from me.
Looks like there are people who don't want you to know what happened on the night of your disappearance. You know, I really think you have to start over from scratch with the investigation you were working on with Dan before you disappeared.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to continue the investigation anyway.
Be careful, Kale. You may already know too much. I don't want to lose you again.
Tellis, you're right. I have something important to tell you about the police. I'm not working for the good guys after all.
Agent Kale, 669, come in.
Kale 669 here? What's up? I had nothing to do with Captain Lee being unconscious at a table.
There's a holdup going on in the supermarket in your sector. 8 armed robbers have been reported. They may be hostages. Go immediately to 816 Zodir Street. Reinforcements are on the way. Over.
Right, how does he know what sector I'm in? The police state is tracking me everywhere I go. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this investigation like this. He knows exactly where I am. Fine, I'm going to 816 Zodir Street. Sorry, Tellis, I've got to go. There's a hold-up in progress.
Here, take this talisman. You gave it to me before you disappeared. You said it would protect me. Now you might need it.
Yeah, I really do. Thanks. I'll see you later if I'm not dead. Okay, I don't know what that does. But we will find out next episode. Thank you for watching. Ah, good, there's a save point here. Excellent. I'll save, and I'll see you for an armed robbery.